Talk with Sports and Mo. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share.
Well, that's fine. It's flattering. You look up to my father. We both thought that was cute. That was sweet. You know, first of all, she could never beat me.
Okay.
Let me just get that really straight right now.
You want to get that straight, Laila?
Let's get that straight right now.
If you go on BoxRec and look at my caliber of opponents and look at her caliber of opponents, you will see why she's 24-0 with maybe 23 knockouts. You will be able to see why. Because she fought against soccer moms and probably strippers or something. I'm fighting real fighters. Real fighters, like, I'm matched tough.
And not simply because she's not strong enough, okay, because I would definitely knock her out. But because she's not talented enough to beat me.
Let's just keep it honest. Don't say that I'm not talented, because I'm the most talented female fighter there has been in the history of boxing. Let's not say that I'm not a good fighter, because my skills are far more superb than hers.
You want to call yourself the GOAT? That's fine.
Yeah. This is Shia Yashubi. This is Mo Talk. I want to welcome you back. Man, this has been the talk. This has been the hot topic. Clarrisa Shields and Laila Ali potentially getting back in the ring. Just off the top, I'm gonna go ahead and express my feelings about it. I do not believe that this is good for boxing. I don't believe that this is good for female boxing. And if this is what female boxing has to offer, I believe that it's not in a really, really great state right now. But let's get past, what it is that I feel about this thing, and let's just talk about the real. Okay, let's put the semantics to the side and let's talk about the real. I really hate to say this about Laila, right? But Laila for real sound like a bitter old woman. This is not me hating whatsoever, but this is the problem when you are puffed up, right? We talk about professional weightlifters and Mr. Universes and things like this, and the things that they do to get their muscles. And a lot of the times it's not always with just straight weightlifting, right? We know that a lot of the times they have what is called water muscles. I'm not here to downplay any of the fights that Laila Ali had during her career, but I am old enough, and I remember seeing some of those fights. And I'm just going to talk from from a viewer's point of view, right? I'm not a professional boxer. Um, I've never boxed, right? I'm not going to put myself on a pedestal and be like, I just know boxing, but I know what my eyes see. Laila Ali has never been just all that technical in the ring. You watch Laila Ali fight, just go pick a random fight, okay? Laila Ali was chosen to be the GOAT of her time. She was able to ride that out because of her last name, Ali. And I'm not saying this coming from a hater's point of view. I'm saying this coming from a realist point of view. I see the only thing that I see wrong with what Clarrisa Shields said is that she is the greatest woman boxer of all times, right? That is to be argued, right? Not saying that she is wrong, but there was one that came through that was the coal miner's daughter when she was in her prime. The coal miner's daughter was a bad woman. And Laila Ali fought her too. Laila Ali caught her when she was old, on the back end of her career. And then there was this young lady by the name of Ann Wolf, who Laila Ali ducked her entire career. Laila never accepted a fight from Ann Wolf. Ann Wolf was ready to give her the smoke, but Laila didn't want that smoke. And it's hard to say that you are the greatest when you look at the caliber of fighters that you fought during your prime. I'm almost wanting to agree with Clarrisa. You was fighting soccer moms. You was fighting women who were not just real boxers. Even smoking Joe Frazier's daughter, when you fought her, but that was no fight whatsoever. Layla, don't let your past get you into some trouble that your ass is not going to be able to cash the check for. I'm just being honest with you. See, there is something about Clarrisa Shields that a lot of people is missing, which is Clarrisa is from Flint, Michigan. Fighting is her life. This is what she does. She likes to fight. And she is not going to have no problem getting in that ring, distributing punishment to you in that ring. She is not going to care that your last name is Ali. She is not going to care that you are 20 something, almost 30 something years a senior. She's not going to care. The only thing that is on her mind is that you have disrespected her and she don't understand why. And she is going to take that frustration out on you now. With that being said, I'm going to watch the fight if it happens. Layla, you done put your foot in your mouth. You said that unless we talking 15 to 20, you don't want to hear it. Well, Clarrisa done came up with that 15 and she done came up with that 20. Yo, check this out.
To come back and fight her. What you got to? Everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circle.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
I'll talk to Turkey
Do I
tonight.
look like I can fight again?
Yes, you do.
I think so too.
You're beautiful too.
Don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Laila Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium and T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Laila Ali.
This is a different breed of woman. She's not just a boxer, she is a fighter. She has already accomplished more in her young career than Layla did in her whole career. She was not no Olympian, right? She was not. And when you have people that is handpicking your fights for you, you can be the GOAT of your time. Later, you can ride out in the sunset as that woman. See, boxers are like wide receivers and track stars, sprinters. They have such a high ego. And a lot of times they don't want to let that go. Layla, you're going to always be remembered as probably one of the most beautiful fighters that has ever gotten into a ring. No one can ever take away your 24 knockouts. No one can ever take away that zero on the loss column from you. No one can ever take any of the accolades that you have earned while you was in the ring. No one can ever take that away from you. Don't let your pride get you into a hornet's nest, because Clarrisa Shield is a different breed. She's a different breed. Understand what you have done and allow your past to be cemented. You asked for 15 and she did not even hesitate. She came, I believe, the next day. We got the 15 and we got the venue. The only thing we need now is is Layla Ali. Think this thing out before you pull the trigger.